Cassandra, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Well, I think let's just start. I think people are going to join us as we go. But we have a recording and we're on Facebook Live, so they can catch up if, you know, they miss a few minutes.
About to start.
Okay. I love the music, by the way. It's so relaxing. This is perfect for this weather.
Okay, we are up on Facebook Live.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon.
All right, thank you for joining us, everyone. What better way to enjoy an open house than in the comfort of your own home? And we're gonna get started here with Grace at the open house for 1171 Wunderlich Drive in San Jose, California. So I'm gonna stop the video and we're gonna cut to Grace. Here we go.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Thank you, Cassandra. Can you see me okay?
Yes, you are up and live.
Okay, I won't sit too close to the camera. Thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Grace with Intero Real Estate. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. The music I was saying was perfect because it's relaxing. Right now, outside it's about 70 degrees. I know a lot of you are out there enjoying the beautiful weather as well. So I'm gonna walk through this beautiful house with you and explain, you know, all the features and benefits of this home. So I won't keep you from enjoying this beautiful weather. You can get back to what you're doing, okay? So I am here at the house 1171 Wunderlich Drive in San Jose 95129. Cassandra is my co-pilot, and she is watching this webinar and the Q&A group. So chat room. So if you have any questions, if you want to stop me when I'm going through the tour, feel free to type in the Q&A box and Cassandra will be monitoring that. Thank you for that, Cassandra.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so what I plan to do is to show you inside the house, and I'm gonna walk outside and show you what the street looks like because it's a beautiful, quiet location. And then I'm going to talk about this neighborhood. I'm so excited about this listing because I live here in 95129 myself. So I know I've been here for 12 years. My kids goes to school in this neighborhood. So this is my neighbor's house that I'm helping him to sell. So I have a lot of intimate knowledge of this neighborhood. And if you have any questions about the schools, my older daughter is in Miller. She just finished 6th grade. My younger one is finished 3rd grade in Maya Homes. So I volunteer at the Cupertino schools as well for the Chinese immersion program. So I do have a lot of information about, you know, the schools and how they're doing. Okay, so and then if you want me to talk about the market or the interest rate, I'll be happy to mention a little bit what I'm seeing out there. And this video is recorded, and we're also on Facebook Live. So hello everybody who's watching me right now. I can't see you, but thank you for watching. And then we'll send you the recording of the open house afterwards in case you missed something. Okay, so ready? Cassandra, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, wonderful. So just a little bit about the house, the basic information. This is 1171 Wunderlich Drive in San Jose 95129. And this is a 1736 square feet home, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and the lot size is 6150. So it's a pretty good lot size. And the house is also very spacious. So 4-bedroom, 2-bath, a lot of the families would like more bedrooms. And the owner actually added a wall for the family room. So you actually could be used as an office or fifth room if you want to. And all of us are working from home these days. So sometimes we need to close the door for a meeting. So I'll show you when we get there. So the house is built in 1976. And the asking price is 1.949 million. And so this is the West San Jose 95129 zip code, but it has the Cupertino school. So the neighborhood schools are Dilworth Elementary, Miller Middle, and Lynbrook High School. So I lived in part of 95129 where we have Maya Oaks Elementary, but this one goes to Dilworth, and I have a lot of friends and the kids go to Dilworth as well. Okay, and so, well, let's see. So this is closer to Lawrence and Bollinger. So if you come down on Lawrence, what you would do is you will turn right on Bollinger, and then almost the first street, you will make a left on Wunderlich. So it's very close to Lawrence, more on the east side of the 95129, and across Lawrence, and that will be Strawberry Park. So that's not all of it are Cupertino schools. So I just want to kind of orient everybody where we're at right now. Okay, so let me start, and I will flip this camera over. Can everyone see me okay?
Yeah, looks good.
Okay, so Cassandra, I want to show everybody that this is where the front courtyard. So this house, it's great because this architecture has a front courtyard. So I like houses with this design because you can actually put, let me see, I'll show you, a little sofa right there in that corner.
Oh yeah.
You have indoor, outdoor, and you have this door that you can close it and your neighbors can't see you. And I thought this, I'll show you as you come in from this door. Okay, so this is the street right outside. You see how we are right across the street from.
Oh, sorry, Grace. I think you cut out a little bit.
And then this is the front yard.
Okay.
So you see, this is a very quiet street. We're not on Bollinger, or we're not on, you can't even hear the traffic from Lawrence. It's a really quiet, really peaceful street, right?
Yeah.
So I want to show you, as you approach the front door, there is the door before you get to the front courtyard that I was telling you about.
Uh-huh. Very spacious.
So yeah, so I like this design.
Sorry, Grace.
Close the door and lock it, and then your kids can play out here. You can put a sandbox, and you can put a little table here, and they can do their fingerprint painting, and you can do a lot of activity here without dirtying the house inside.
Yeah.
I thought that's great.
That's
Because it's closer to the kitchen. Once we step inside, you can see the kitchen. And the mom, if she's busy doing something or she's sitting in the dining table area, she can watch the kids. And I feel like the backyard is great, but then the backyard is much bigger. And then the kids, if they run around, the mom, if the kids are a little younger, the mom always want to keep an eye on the little one, right? So I thought this is a great space. And I pulled up, I was over researching some of the design ideas. You can actually put a sofa, maybe a sectional here, outdoor furniture with some pillows, and maybe a fire pit or a dining table even if you want to. And this could be, you can put a little water fountain here. I thought this is a really great space to kind of blend outside and inside with your own privacy. Isn't that great?
Yeah, I love that space. It's awesome.
I love this space. You have a little one, Cassandra. Yeah. So if Ezekiel is like running around here, you won't have to worry about him running out on the street or anybody approaching your house because you can lock the front door, the gate. Okay. So I want to mention this gate. A lot of people ask me about the compass reading. So if you are standing inside looking out, you'll be looking at southeast direction. And then this is the front door of the house, and then if you're standing inside the house looking into the front yard, you will be looking at southwest direction.
Got it.
Okay. So garage access. This is a 2-car garage.
Oh, wow.
Very spacious. The owner lives here, I have to mention. Plus, he has tenants. So that's why there are a lot of personal items. But the water heater is here. Let's see. The washer and dryer as well. And here, there's also another access into the house. That one goes into the bathroom of the master room, and we can see that. But once you park your car, you go in, you can go through this courtyard into the main house. That's where we're heading next. Okay, so I wanted to mention the location of this house is excellent because, this is West San Jose. You're so close to Cupertino, San Jose, Saratoga, Campbell, Santa Clara. You're like only 15 minutes to all of these cities. So very, very convenient. So as soon as I walked in to the front door, this is a door. I can show you the door here. So we're actually entering this space. This is the living room with the fireplace.
Oh, I love the beams on top, the wooden beams.
Yeah, I love these very dramatic architecture of this home. Right, and then this is a really big space. The owner has a really big sofa, and see how you overlooked the front yard.
I love the big windows. Very cool.
Yeah, big windows for sure. So see, they have added a room here. So this is the space. I'm saying if you use this as an office, you can have your door closed, you can have your meeting, and you can be watching your little one playing out there.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't it great?
That's awesome. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. So I want to show you.
Oh, sorry, Grace. I think you cut out a little bit. I think your signal maybe. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. So see how they have a desk, plus they have an entertainment center, and they have their music equipment here, and a big sofa. This is 18 by 14 feet.
Wow. Wow. You can really see how big that space is. They fit a lot in just that room.
Yeah. And it's still not, you don't feel cramped.
Yeah.
So we are walking on carpet. The house has carpet. The owner bought it that way. They haven't updated the carpet. So it's in okay shape, and they cleaned it recently. So now after we exit the living room, and this is the dining room that we're looking at right here. So it's lots of lights, natural lights. And again, what I was saying that, if any moms that they're busy doing something here, they can still keep an eye on the kids playing in the front yard.
Yeah, that's ideal.
Yeah, that's great. Okay.
It's beautiful. I love the natural light.
Yep, lots of natural light. They're more from the back, you can see.
Yeah.
From the family room.
Big window.
So now, immediately to your right, this is the kitchen. So you see, it's kind of an open kitchen concept. There's some cabinets up here. And this is a 10 feet, about 11 by 8. So yes, everything you need. There's a window here.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Stainless steel fridge. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So I like this because it is, you're very connected. You're not like enclosed in a room by yourself when you're cooking, and you can overlook, the family room there. And then, this wall, if you really want to, you can even open up this space and overlook into the living room as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's a lot of flexibility. But now, I think the trend is people wanted to go back to more room instead of like completely open floor plan, because then you have more wall space. Sometimes you can put a cabinet, in cooking, there may be a lot of smell. Maybe your family member is having a meeting, then I see the trends that getting back to having more walls and partitions than just completely open. So that's kind of what I observe as well.
Grace, can that area right there, the counter, can that serve as like a breakfast counter where you can maybe?
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely.
I love
You
that.
see how it right now it doesn't have maybe less than a foot. You can definitely extend this. Then that's a great idea, Cassandra, what you said.
Yeah.
You can make it a breakfast nook. See, this is a big one. You can fit like 4, 5, 6 people here,
Yeah.
a counter here. And then you can serve. I think what I would do is, one idea is to open up these counter space up here, right? And make it a more open, and, you can overlook this, and this can be a place that the kids can do their homework.
Oh,
The
yeah.
mom can be cooking, and then extend this width right here. Extend. I was just pointing here, right here. So you can maybe a foot overhang, then you can put at least 4 or 5 chairs there comfortably.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Great idea. Great idea. Okay, so now we are entering the family room. So this is, again, a really big room. This house is 1736 square feet with 4 bedrooms plus an enclosed living room. So this room, the dimension is 19 feet by 13 feet. So right now they don't even have a lot of furniture here. So that's why you can see it's very, very spacious, overlooking the backyard. And then I want to show you also the dramatic beam.
Oh, yeah.
I like this architecture because you just enjoy. It's a vaulted ceiling. You enjoy. You just feel even a much bigger space because of the height of the ceiling.
Yeah, definitely warms the living room up for sure.
Right. So this wall, you can fit a 60-inch TV or bigger. You can have a home theater here. It's really big.
Wow.
So definitely a great place for that.
Wow, that's awesome. I really like all the big windows in this house, like right here that you're looking at. I think that is so beautiful.
That definitely. So lots of natural light, you see. Here I don't even need a lot of lights. This is the only light I have in this room that's on right now. And see how I don't really need to have lights.
Yeah.
Because it's just, that saves a lot of money too. San Jose has PG&E. It's always good to save utilities when we can, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So I want to show you, this is the backyard again. Look at the space you get.
Wow.
So the owner is a single guy, so he is not too much into gardening. But what I'm seeing in my neighborhood now is a lot of families grow their own vegetables. So look at all these space. See, you can have, I'm not a good gardener myself, but you have all the sun you need and also shade. You have some shade over here, and you have shade over along the fence if you need it. Like some vegetable can't take too much shade, I know that, and some prefer more sun. So this whole backyard can be a garden, a home vegetable garden.
Oh yeah, lots of opportunity back there for sure.
Are you a good gardener, Cassandra?
I'm not, but with a space like that, I would definitely be open to learning.
Yeah, why not, right?
Exactly.
Now working from home is great. I actually enjoyed it a lot because you enjoy your home a lot more. Plus, there are always projects that I wanted to do, like gardening, that I couldn't do before. And now I have more time, and when I'm always out and about running around, I forget to water or tend to the garden. That's not good. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're back to the dining room here. So I'll show you the light source here. You don't really need much. This is only one light here, but it's all open and bright and spacious.
Yeah, definitely. You can see all the natural light.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to show you now, I'm walking down this hallway. This will turn, okay. So this is the hallway to the bedrooms. So this one, I'll show you here. There's a coat closet. Lots of storage space here.
You can fit a lot in there. Nice.
Yeah. So I like it because it's for okay, I'll show you again. Some of the bigger items like vacuum cleaner, your broom.
Yeah.
You can hide it in a closet. Sometimes, they don't have a tall closet like that. It's hard to, then everything is out in the open.
Yeah. definitely.
So this room to my right here is occupied by a tenant right now, so we can't see this room.
Okay.
But let me show you the other 3 rooms. So there's a hall back here. It's actually pretty big with double sink.
Oh, I love the double sink. You don't find that in like master bedrooms have that a lot, but not really.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And this has a tub, a shower over tub on
Nice.
that bedroom. On that. Yeah, it's pretty big. Did I measure this room, bedroom, bath? No, I did not, unfortunately, for that one. But I can update it later. So down here, so see how all the living space is on one side, all the bedroom is on one side. It's a single left story. So the tenants, he had several friends living here. So some of them have already moved out. Some of them haven't completely moved out. So, there's some personal item here, but I want to just show you how much room, how much space there is. So this room is 11 by 9. So the whole house, I'll show you again. This one also has the dramatic high ceiling.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the whole house, every room has it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 11 by 9, you can comfortably fit. This is a queen size bed, right? And then there's this really tall closet here. I'll show you the closet space, right? And then it goes all the way up there, all the way up.
Oh, that's nice. It's very big shelf up there. You fit a lot up there.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, we can never have enough closet space, right?
That's very.
So now this is the other room. This is 10. That fits comfortably, and also a computer desk. This tenant is in the process of moving out, so that's why there's still some personal item here. And this one also has the really wide double door closet as well.
Cool. Grace, can you repeat the measurements on that for me? You cut out for a second.
This one is 10 by 12 and a half.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, so then now we are entering the master. So master is also very, very spacious. It is 14 by 13.
Wow.
Yeah. So this looks like it's a queen size bed, but this one has the two double door closet.
Oh, wow. That's different. I like that.
All that storage space. I know you can fit all your clothes there, Cassandra.
Yeah.
Right. So this owner has a desk and his books, and so now we're entering the master bath. If you remember earlier in the garage, we actually have an access from the garage.
Oh, wow. That is very cool. You don't see that often. That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's another convenience. But most people, if they get grocery, you want to just take it to the kitchen, right? But you have another way to access the garage from here.
Yeah. That's super cool.
Yeah. So here, this one is a smaller bathroom. This is the master with the shower only, and then the single sink.
I see. Very cool.
Yeah.
I like how they put a desk in pretty much every single room. It really shows how big these rooms are.
Right. So there's another closet here in the hallway. So like the master bedroom, we just exit. This is another hall. So he looks like he has golf items here. That fits very well. And the furnace is right here. So this home already has AC. Right now, it's not too hot out there today, but if the AC is on, it's very, very nice, and there's a light breeze. If I open all the windows, then you definitely get a nice cross breeze in this home.
Very cool. So it's central AC, right?
Central AC, yes. And I don't think it is too old either. So I think they added it after. So the owner bought it only 5 years ago, this home. I can show you. I can confirm whether he bought added the AC. So the AC is over there.
Oh, I see. Very nice. Very nice.
Very, very nice. This is a nice outdoor set here as well. So, yeah, I like this because of the front courtyard. You can open the door and you let the wind come through. The cross breeze is very nice. So this is not exactly, I don't think this is exactly an ICLA design. I have seen ICLA houses that have a courtyard in the front. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if this is one of the different ICLA design. So this roof is, it's using tar and gravel roof. So the reason for that is if there's enough pitch, then they use shingles for a flatter roof that you can use tar and gravel. But this type of roof, I believe you can also put foam on it. And that's actually more energy efficient than the tar and gravel because it's darker, right? The foam is white. Mm. So I can confirm, I believe this type of roof, because of the pitch, it can be a foam roof. And if it's white, it reflects lights and it will help with energy efficiency as well.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Grace, let me ask you, since this house is right next to the school, do you think there would be a lot of noise or traffic during like drop off and pickup times?
Okay, let me zoom back on myself. Great question. So I have kids that go to elementary school, so there will be some traffic, but then usually the traffic is only 15 minutes or maybe like 5 minutes after the school started. You know, the reason is because all the parents like myself, we rush until the last minute to drop off the kids. So the traffic is only like 10-15 minutes before the bell rings. So Cassandra, you mentioned a great point. Let me find my notes on this. So this school across the street is the Murdoch Hotel School. So it is one of the alternative program school in Cupertino, and there are 4 of them in the Cupertino schools. So they are, I'll find them for you. So my kids go to Maya Host, which is the Chinese immersion. It's the CLIP program, Chinese language immersion program. Yeah. So we have Faria. Faria is, from what I heard, is more academic based. And we have this Murdoch Hotel School, which is right across the street, is a lottery system. So your home school, elementary school is still work, but if you lottery and you get into Murdoch Hotel, you just like right across the street from the school. Okay, and the last one will be McAuliffe Elementary. So this one, I looked it up. So the process is, so I want to mention, because I am a parent in this neighborhood, so you can always call me and ask me about some of the, you know, how it works, the Cupertino schools. So what happened when my kid, my older daughter was entering kindergarten. So there is a tour you have to go. If you want to go to apply for one of the alternative school, you have to go to the school, and there is an information night. Uh-huh. Once you go to the information night, then you can enter yourself as a drawing for that school. So Murdoch Hotel, I will tell you, it's, let's see, I wrote some notes about that. So this is a multi-age school. So each classroom has kids from different grades, and then they form a village, and it's a project-based school. So a lot of the McAuliffe as well. McAuliffe has no homework. It's all project-based, and then they go on a lot of field trip. And Murdoch Hotel, they have an alternative schedule. So Cupertino School has one master program. Murdoch Hotel actually has a modified school year. So they maybe take longer breaks. So their schedule is a little different. So some parents like that because when you travel, when you take the kids to travel, you're not going to be, you know, going with the whole school district when they off. Does that make sense?
That's very true. That's cool. I did not know that.
Yeah, so this is very, very special. And I went through that system or that application. So I decided to put my kids in the Chinese immersion. So what you can do is once you're in the district, anywhere you live, you can apply to one of those, one of 4 alternative school program, but you can only apply to one. If you don't get in, or you know the lottery didn't pick you, then the kids will go back to their home school, neighborhood school. But I have a friend that they belong to the Sedgwick Elementary School, which is also a Cupertino school, and then they were able to apply to Dilworth over here. So inter-school, there may be some movement that you can do as well, depending on the number of kids in that school right now.
Got it. Very cool.
Yeah. Okay, so one thing I also want to mention is, Lynbrook School. The high school here is Lynbrook, Monte Vista, Cupertino. There's also Homestead and Fremont Highs, belongs to the Fremont High School District. So I looked up the ranking. The latest ranking is Lynbrook is ranked number 5 in the whole California. It's the top 5, one of the top 5 high school. And Monte Vista came in at 12. Saratoga High came in at 33. And Cupertino High came in at 91. So Lynbrook actually is one of the most sought after high school in the Cupertino school district these days. So that's good to know. So the reason I picked Lynbrook versus Monte Vista when I bought my house 12 years ago is I play a lot of sports in high school. So I do want a school that have sports and music and not only academic. So Monte Vista is more known for their excellence in academic. Cupertino High School, actually, in the 95014 zip code, actually, I heard it's a little more crowded these days because there are more apartments on that side. So the attendance and the school, that there are more kids going there. But on the West San Jose 95129 side, there are fewer apartments, and then some of these homeowners are actually have been here for 40, 50 years, so they don't have kids in school anymore. So that's why they have lower attendance. So now they're talking about shifting some of the kids from the other high school to Lynbrook, and there's been a lot of discussion about that in recent years.
Interesting.
Yeah, okay. So one thing I really want to point out about this location of this home is that it is on the, actually, Cassandra, can you bring up the map that we were looking at earlier?
Of course. Here we go.
Okay, so find us, Murdoch Portal. I see it already right there, right?
Yeah, so here we are.
So 1171 Wunderlich is right across the street from Portal, so we're right there. And then if you find Lynbrook, you see Lynbrook High near Rainbow Park, yeah. So all you have to do is to walk on Castle Glen, which is an inside street, and then you cut across to Johnson, a small part of Johnson, and then you're right there at Lynbrook High. And Miller Middle is right next to Lynbrook as well.
Yeah.
So I live more on the Blaney, Bollinger side. So it's like a mile to walk. On a hot day, it may be a little too much, over there. So a lot of parents like being on this side of 95129 because you can actually, the kids, when they're older and they can walk home from school, it's not that far of a walk, and it's very quiet and very safe neighborhood to walk in as well.
Very cool.
Yeah. So I also want to point out, if you go to the green right under Murdoch Hotel, yeah, so there's up there, right there, next down from the Murdoch Hotel, where West San Jose, it says West San Jose, there's a park, there's the Murdoch Park there. And then like right across the street, right by Lynbrook, you have Rainbow Park there. And of course, if you go further down on Rainbow, by Blaney, you have the Calabasas Park to the left side. You just keep going on Rainbow, go up, like right there, Calabasas Park. So there are, and then I'm not even counting the parks in Saratoga, Cupertino. You have like at least 4 or 5 parks that are very, very convenient, very short drive.
Yeah. From
this location as well. Isn't that great?
Yeah, the location's amazing. There's so much around here.
Yeah, like I wanted to mention a little bit about Lynbrook is that, like I said, they have sports, music. I also want to point out that the reason I picked this neighborhood when I bought this house is because MIDI, the private school, MIDI High School, is not that far from here. It's on Lawrence and then by 280. It's kind of going up a little bit. If you go up Lawrence, you're right there. I'll keep it short, MIDI High School. So I didn't know when I bought, my daughter was only a baby. She wasn't even 1 year old. So I've heard a lot about Cupertino schools. It's very good schools, but I'm not sure if academically she would do well. That's why if we need to go to a private school for her, MIDI, it's also very close by. So that's why I thought there are a lot of options in this neighborhood as well.
Very cool. Yeah, you want to have your options for sure.
Yeah. So from this house, Wunderlich, you know, you are like several blocks away from Cupertino. You are going south, you'll be right there in Saratoga. If you go north, then you right at Santa Clara. And you know, if you go up on Dienza Boulevard, then you'll be at Sunnyvale. So I always feel like this location is very, very convenient.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely. I mean,
so you see where Home Depot is, like right there, Dienza and Home Depot. Like you have Home Depot, you have Whole Food, Target. You're very close to Westgate. There's a Target there. And what else?
Main Street's over here.
And then like Ranch 99 is very close by. Marukai is a Japanese restaurant, Japanese grocery right on Stevens Creek and North Blaney. Marukai right there, right. It's only like within a 10-15 minutes drive. And then on Dienza Boulevard, there's a lot of Indian grocery as well. So I love the diversity of this neighborhood where, you know, in restaurants, you know, grocery store, even after school program, you have a lot of variety, a lot of, you know, the school, they have drivers that will pick up because they're all concentrated in this area. It is just very, very convenient.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see, what else I was gonna talk to you about. So if you bring up that 2 photos I sent you earlier, Cassandra.
No problem. Let me bring those up. So we have this one.
Yeah. So I wanted to kind of give you an idea, the front yard, what you can do. So this is really, really lovely. How you walk in, you almost have your own private garden. It's almost like if you walk in the front gate and then like on the right hand side, that would be your front door. I thought that's really, really cute.
I love this.
And if you, yeah, right, with the bamboo. And then if you have some water sound, the street is very quiet, but you know, have your own private fountain in this area, that would be very nice. How about you show the next one?
This one we have of the courtyard.
Yeah. So similarly, this courtyard, you know, you walk in from the gate, see how they have some artificial grass. Oh, I forgot to mention, the front lawn is artificial grass.
Oh, I see.
So
awesome.
Yeah, it's very, very natural. It doesn't look like artificial grass. And in the backyard, if having a garden is not something that you prefer, you can also put artificial grass there. So you see how you walked in, you have that little green space, the little kid can play.
Yeah.
Right. And you can add that platform or not, and then you can walk straight to the front door, and it's a very simple design. This one has the top part enclosed, which you can definitely use that at indoor, outdoor. You know, you can bring the sunlight in without, you know, when on rainy days that the kids can still play in that space. So I love this design a lot.
This is really pretty.
Even like in the corner, just put some sofa, outdoor furniture with pillows. And if you want a fire pit, that would be a great place for it. Maybe just a little table. You can sit there with your water fountain and having, you know, a really, really nice, relaxing space just to read.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, even if you don't have little ones, still so much you can do with this space.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
So I thought I'll just look up some idea for remodeling idea. So I think the next owner most likely may want to do some remodeling in this house, but the structure of the house is great. You already have the space. You don't, most likely you won't be needing to extend the house. You definitely have the option to. Mm-hmm. Just last week, I took a training on accessory dwelling unit, the ADU. So right now in West San Jose, in San Jose in general, there is no minimum lot size. This one is 6150. And you can definitely add an ADU in the back if you want to. And right now the laws actually have relaxed a lot, and I can give you more information if you're interested in doing that. But just the house itself is already almost 1,800 square feet. And as we all know, when we do remodeling, that's the most expensive part, is to extend the house. You know, the cosmetic costs money, of course, but extending the house, you have to deal with permits, you have to deal with, you know, construction, then you have to take down part of your wall, you know, and it's more inconvenience for the family or the people living here.
Definitely.
Make sense?
Grace, let me ask you, you have a lot of knowledge about this neighborhood. How were the sales in the neighborhood before and during the lockdown that we're currently in?
Great question. Great question. So I get this a lot. So I have been following the sales in this neighborhood throughout COVID. Before we entered the lockdown, we all know that in January, February this year, sales went up and it shot up. Like we'll see 20, 30 offers in a lot of listings. And this area, because of all those good schools, the Cupertino school, all 3 schools are either a 9 or a 10. A lot of families wanted to be here because once you buy this home, you live here, you can be here for 20 years. You don't have to worry about moving for a long time, you know, after the kids are done with school. So that's why the sales during the time is still multiple offer. I have seen fewer offers, that's for sure, than the beginning of the year, but still the prices are strong. There isn't a lot of dip in prices, but the savings would be in the fewer number of offers. So a lot of families, a lot of homes on the market still sold within a week with multiple offers. So that's why this is a highly sought after area. And think about this, homes with good schools is also a good hedge against recession as well. Areas with, not as good schools, the prices will drop a lot more, as we've seen in 2008, through the recession. And this area, they held up pretty well. And when everybody took off, prices are rising again. This rise fast with like everybody else. So that's why home prices have increased a lot since. So that's why it's always a good investment, buying in an area with good schools. That's why, back to your question is, there wasn't a lot of homes sitting on the market, and there weren't a lot of inventory as well. So I may see one, if not, 1 or 2 at most every week that comes on the market, and then they don't take long to sell. So that's what I saw.
Very cool. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So let me see. Any other questions on the chat room, Cassandra?
Yeah, actually, some people are wondering, what are the interest rates doing these days? I don't know if you can help.
Great question. Great question. So since the last 2 to 3 weeks, when COVID started, we had a dip in interest rate, right? So the Feds just had a meeting last week. They're holding interest rate steady. So that is the interest rate, not the mortgage rate. The mortgage rate 2 weeks ago, we saw an increase, but then it has also come down. So we're hovering around 3.25 for 30 years. Jumbo loan, I think we're around there, 3.25, which is a historic low rate as well. If you're going for a 15-year or 7/1, 10/1, you can be easily under 3%. So interest rate is also a factor that is helping the sale, because you don't want to pay more for interest. You want your money to go into the house. And of course, you want to buy a bigger house and not pay more interest than you have to, right? Yeah. So interest rate in a great place right now. But I want to tell you, I have been hearing a lot of, changes in the lending guidelines. So for example, if you have a jumbo loan over $2 million in a loan amount, then now they are requiring, a lot of the banks are requiring 25% to 30% in down payment. In the past, 20% would be plenty. Right now, they're asking a little more. And one thing I also heard is that a lot of, if you haven't filed your 2019 taxes, and if your loan application requires that, they are making the borrower file the taxes and pay for whatever they owe before they would approve the loan. So equity line also stopped, cash out refi, a lot of them have stopped as well. It's just, they are being a little more cautious. So if you need help with getting a pre-approval or lending side, any questions you have, feel free to give me a call as well. I can help you with that.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's very informative.
Yeah. So let's see, if we don't have more questions, maybe I'll just walk through the whole house one more time, just so that, if anybody need to stop and look at certain things, I'll be able to do that. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
Okay. So, okay, one more time. We're coming in here through the front yard. Look at how bright and sunny it is today. And do you see the grass moving? The trees are moving. We have a very nice breeze
Ah,
going on today.
definitely. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it.
Very, very nice. See, if I put up that bamboo, won't that be nice? Well, but bamboo, you have to be careful with bamboo because they grow really fast. So I thought, right there on that wall, if I have a water fountain, a fountain, that would be really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little.
So coming through here, this is the living room with the fireplace overlooking. So you have windows up top. You have a big, big window here overlooking the front yard. Okay, going out here is the dining area, lots of natural lights. To my right is the kitchen that you have a lot of option to expand and open up and add the breakfast nook that Cassandra mentioned earlier over here. You can definitely extend the counter space to make a breakfast nook there.
I love that.
Really big living room. The dimension I mentioned it earlier. If you need it, I can put it in the verbiage. So from here, you have access to the backyard, really, really nice and big backyard. That plenty of space for a garden over there. And then you also have a concrete space for an outdoor dining set. You have more shades here for flowers or fruit trees. I have a lot of fruit trees at my house. This is a great area for fruit trees. They grow really well. I have peach, nectarine. I have a lemon tree, orange tree. They all do really well. So great climate and great soil for that. Here is a storage closet, and this is a room that is currently a renter is staying in there, so we are not going in there. So it's 4-bedroom, all bath with double sink with a shower over tub. This is the furnace. You can hear it running. And then there's a second closet here. So bedroom with the high ceiling, really tall closets, lots of storage space. And then this is another tenant that is in the process of moving out. This is a king size bed. It fits comfortably in this room. So here we're looking at the closet. This is a queen size bed. You can fit a king size comfortably here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then you can see they have a desk and then the master bathroom here. And here you have another access to the garage that I've showed you before.
Very cool.
Yep. So there you go. That's the grand tour of this. So like I said, the location is just impeccable. It's just so wonderful. My kids I need a driver for my kids to take them back and forth from school. And Dilworth is also across from Johnson. So let me flip it over. Yeah, so for the little one, you don't want them to walk by themselves, so that's why you're not that far. You maybe less than 5 minutes drive to go to Dilworth. So
very cool. Very
yeah.
Thank you.
What do you think?
I love the house. Very spacious. I mean, almost 800 square feet.
I think this house, you just have a lot of rooms, number one, and then you have a lot of space. Right now, a lot of the companies, maybe a lot of us are continuing to work from home for a while longer. Oh, then you are very close to Apple Park, right? It's less than 10 minutes drive. What else? NVIDIA is very close. It's one of the biggest employer in the area. And if you hop on 85, then you go to Mountain View. Then you have Google, Facebook, it's all up that way. But think about the downtown. You can hop on 85 to go to Castro Street for all the restaurants there. And you're not that far from Main Street. There's a lot of new restaurants over there too. And then you go south, you're at Saratoga downtown. You're maybe 15 minutes away from Campbell downtown. There's a lot of restaurants there. Plus Valley Fair, Santana Row, and then Santa Clara is a Korean town. It's a little Korean town. So you have plenty of good Korean food over there. So that's why this helps me, because I love all different, international flavor of different kind of food. So I think this is meant to be the area that I lived in because of all the food.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, if the house wasn't beautiful enough, the location definitely sells it.
That's great. So thank you for watching, everybody. This, like I said, this is going to be a recording, and we're going to put it on my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, the disclosures are ready. You can email me or Cassandra. My email is gtsang, so it's gsang@intero.com. My phone number is 408-480-9312. You can always reach me or text me. And Cassandra actually prepared a video of everything, all the amenities that are nearby. Maybe we're gonna play that now. If you have any questions, continue to put that in the Q&A, and maybe Cassandra can bring me back. But I'm here for at least a few more minutes.
Definitely.
Thank you, Cassandra.
Yeah, no problem. You did great job, Grace. Thank you so much for all that information.
Yeah, thank you. Farmers market, I didn't even mention that. Yeah, that's very close by.
Target, Whole Foods. Everything's around here for sure.
Yeah, I love this music.
Yeah.
Makes me want to sip a drink and just enjoy the weather. Great job on this video too, Cassandra. I love it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's my pleasure to help in any way I can. Lots of parks. That's awesome if you have kids, for sure.
Yeah, and there are a lot of festivals. Well, when we can have festivals, there's like the Cherry Blossom Festival in the Memorial Park. There are concerts in the summer.
Very
cool. Yeah, that's a great location. Yep. Oh, Dianza, right? Dianza, West Valley, very close by. I've been to Montalvo. It's beautiful. There's a great hiking trail up at Montalvo.
Oh yeah, look at all the greenery. It's beautiful. Great
view up there. I actually have a lot of friends. My sister lived very nearby. I lived here. I have a lot of friends. I have friends who work at Apple and Google who lived in this neighborhood. There's a Google bus that picked up at Calabasas Library to go to Google.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I love how like the schools and the companies are very important, and they're so close to this location. It's awesome.
Yeah, I have a friend recently. They moved from South San Jose to they bought a home on Johnson. So because their daughter wanted to go to Lynbrook. Now it's so convenient. Otherwise, and the wife works at Apple. In the past, she would be stuck in traffic for 45 minutes each way, and now they're enjoying so much more of the family together, and you're not stuck in traffic. And then she's walking distance to school. So that was so this will give you the same thing. Walking distance to school, you're right there with everything, close to work, close to shopping.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you have elementary, middle, and high within walking distance. Your kids could literally grow up in this neighborhood. It's awesome.
Definitely. Then you have a lot of friends. Oh, and then Murdoch Hotel across the street. Someone asked me, about the noise from that school on a weekend, for example. So the playground is in the back of the school, so it's not right here on Wunderlich. So actually, when I walked outside, you can tell it was very, very quiet. There wasn't, you can't hear. Well, right now they may not be playing. That is true, but then you won't be hearing it because it's in the back.
Yeah,
well.
the noisiest part's in the back, so that's good.
Yeah. So I want to thank everybody who joined me today. I know it's a beautiful day out. I hope you can continue and enjoy your weekend. If you have any questions about this property, feel free to call me or text me. I'll be happy to answer them. And disclosures are ready. Give me a call. And I hope to see you next time I have at my next virtual open house. Thank you so much for watching.
Definitely.
You take care.
Thank you all for joining us. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend.
All right. Bye-bye, Grace.
Bye. Thank you.